If you had your ideal role, the one that you think you could access easiest and most brilliantly, what would it be?
Oh my gosh. I don't
Who
know.
are you? Who are you at the core is what we're asking.
Yeah. Gosh, Cliff, I don't know if I know who I am yet.
Who would you like to discover? What side of you would you like to probe?
I think I really like doing really highly emotional scenes. And I think as a person, it's hard for me to express that and to get...
Why?
Oh man, so many reasons. How far back are we going?
Oh, you mean the
Just-
past? The past is a way of closing us off. Is that it?
Yeah, I think I'm just in my personal life, I try hard to always sort of be like dependable and like someone who always has it together, and I feel like I don't a lot, and that's an act. I feel like being able to express that and being someone who's just highly emotional and highly, those characters who just say what they want and do what they want with no regard.
And yes, and they have terrible lives out there.
Yeah, and it's horrible. But I feel like I don't get to express that enough, and I feel like that would be something that I would really like to do, and I think it'd be really hard for me.
You said earlier about having it together, and I'm sure you pride yourself on having it together, and I have in my life tried to have it together for family reasons, for just having a more placid existence. But having it together, I think of like a teeter-totter. It's on the fulcrum, balanced, but at any moment.
Oh yeah, it could go flying off.
And that's what we are striving to achieve, I guess. And what you're asking for is you would like to be imbalanced for a 3-5 minute scene.
Or longer.
The whole movie.
A whole movie of just a totally crazy
A
imbalance.
monologue.
Yeah. I don't need other actors. Just me being crazy would be great.
Oh, you're sounding imbalanced now.
You're bringing it out of me, Cliff. I think, but I really think that those are the hardest for me. And you must think so a bit, because those are the two scenes you've given me so far in class. But
because you do seem so wonderfully balanced and delightful to sit here and just chat with and talk, and that means when someone is that balanced, it doesn't mean they're not potentially imbalanced. We all are. But there is always that inner conflict going on, I think, in everybody. And we learn, as actors, to imbalance ourselves at appropriate moments, called for a role in a scene, in a play or film. And then hopefully once the need to be imbalanced as a character is over, we can go back into life and get balanced and get on the fulcrum again. But I guess if we want a balanced life out there, we're going to have to go through and find the click that gets us imbalanced, and then the click that gets us balanced again when we go out into life, where somebody who's imbalanced all the time has an advantage.
yeah,
Acting-wise, they're always imbalanced, so they're always prepared for impulsivity.
yeah,
And we have to work a little harder, but the benefit we have, I think, is when we're out there, we make nicer partners, and we make, we have a wider social circle of balanced people.
Yeah.
And that's okay. That's it. So I don't mind working a little hard to get imbalanced in here.
yeah.
I
If
can
it
return-
means you can go back to it. You're not always. Yeah, I don't want to always be flying off the handle, but every now and then I think would be exciting and fun.
Sure.
I always think of, and I know this isn't
A
in
vacation from ourselves. Maybe that's what acting is. A vacation from ourselves.
That's how I feel. It's so exciting to just to do anything and be anybody.